Okay, this is Aaron with Exalted Lamb, and I got to do a quick update again here. I'm showing you the mimic map here. This is just so frustrating as far as this manipulation. This really angers me actually when I think about this and see this. So as you see this mimic map, I'm going to zoom out of it a little bit. Okay. And so this basically shows microwaves from the satellite that's basically showing the movements on the surface of the water and things. So you can kind of see what this is. This is all from the government, but if you look, let me go out a little bit farther here, right there actually. Okay, so on the right side, far right top corner there, you see the two hurricanes coming into the South Korea and Japan. And then down here on the far left, you see Hurricane Lane. But I'm going to show up close with Hurricane Lane here. But actually, before we do that, now watch here as the bottom left, you see this anomaly come up, which is their weapon. You see it come up right there. Now watch again. I'm going to try to zoom up a little bit more here. I can. Watch this thing come up here at the. So here comes Hurricane Lane going just west, and this thing comes right up. See that? And it's actually pointing towards. It's going through where Hurricane Lane area is, and then it's also hitting these two typhoons, I should say, and hitting South Korea and Japan. Okay, and right as that thing comes up, all those change direction. They start hooking right. Now watch. See, these other ones are hooking right at the same time Lane is. This is a coincidence? No. Start hooking right, slowing down and hooking right. So let me show you up close here. Okay, here we go. One more time. It's going west, just straight west pretty much. Now watch this thing. Now it's stopping and hooking right. Watch it again. It goes going right up to the Big Island. Okay, again, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know the future, but when you're looking at their plans, as I've shown, and also these weapons that they're using, whatever this thing is coming from Antarctica. Many people have been watching these for years, and they just completely coordinate with these hurricanes and other not so natural events. Like we showed one hitting Indonesia just right before exactly the right island at the right time before this big huge earthquake, a 6.9, other things. So I think they know that natural disasters are happening, but these other earthquakes and these hurricanes are completely man-made, and so they're setting the tone. They're setting the all the details to come together for these. As you see, this whole row of weather across here from basically Central America across the Pacific. You see that whole row. And listen, if this doesn't completely directly impact the Big Island, they're going to get their goal. They're going to have tons of rain. They're already talking about. Hawaii Civil Defense is already talking about a lot of flooding happening, just starting to happen. So, and flash flood warnings. And this has just begun. So it's going to bring a trail of water with it as well. So this is way too early to predict anything completely, but I'm still predicting that it's going to hit Hawaii enough and hook up to the right. So, hey, I don't want this to happen. Not at all. Not at all. I'm just showing you the details, and you decide. But you just need to know what's coming. So there's a disaster in the making here. So, and I want to get the word out to as many people as possible. I have something else to show you. Okay, here we have another very accurate model, more accurate than even what NOAA uses. And I'm going to show you here. I can't animate this. This doesn't animate, but you can look at different days and where it's kind of predicting it will go. Again, these are all predictions. Everything that anybody uses is just predictions. They don't know, especially they don't talk about the manipulation of this. So I'm going to zoom in here a little bit. Okay, so you can see the Big Island right there. So the bottom of the L, the end, you see the big island right there, and it's in red. The storm is hitting the big island, and that is, again, one of the more accurate models. And so it shows right there that's hitting directly the big island, and that would be that hook I'm talking about, going up and then back to the right, going back to the east. Okay, and this fits that same narrative I was saying. It doesn't look like anything's going to happen, and then it starts to hook, and it's too late. People cannot leave now. Things are boarded up. All the supplies are gone. All the shelves, everything's gone in all the stores. The plywood's gone. Everything's gone. So this is perfect for them, and it's just horrible for people who are unsuspecting. They know something's coming down on them, but they don't know the whole story. So I'm going to show you another thing here. Is a couple other models that are actually animated. Okay, so this is showing the GFS model, and I want to show this animation so you can see what it's actually doing here. So let's start this bad boy. See, boom, right there. Let this play again. You can see it coming through here. I want to start over here. There it goes. And boom. Again, that right hook. Okay, we've got another one here. 1 second. Okay, and now here's the Navy's model called NavGem. Let's get this started here. Boom. Let's watch this going through here. Here it goes. Right, hitting directly the big island. One more time. It's showing from where it is right now, and then it shows it later. There it goes. Boom. Okay, again, I don't want this to happen. I'm just letting you know what's going on here and what the media says and what NOAA's showing. That's, hey, this is impacting Hawaii. The people are hunkering down right now. This is happening, okay? And they don't need tons of wind. They don't need certain things to happen. They need a lot of rain, and that will get the job done. And like I said, if it doesn't get the job done, that's why we have this silly cover story of a NASA submarine, which does not own subs. I mean, if you think about it, every time NASA sends something up in space and then it comes back down, who retrieves it? Do they know? The military does. In fact, they have to coordinate with the military. They really are the military. I mean, they are basically the CIA, and they are the weather manipulators. That's what I've shown, that you cannot trust them. They're not to be trusted, and they do a lot of weather manipulation. I showed in one of my last videos that you got to look at. Can you believe NASA? You got to watch that if you haven't seen that one. It shows a few videos of them actually showing their lies for what they are. Okay. Also shows them making clouds with land-based machines here in the United States and also in Africa. You need to see that. You also need to go to weatherwar101.com. Actually, take that back. It's weatherwar101 YouTube channel. The guy hasn't been making videos for months. I don't know what happened to him, but you can watch some of his previous work, and you can see how he shows how they manufacture hurricanes. I definitely recommend that. So I'm going to leave it at this. And again, I'm praying for people, and I'm praying that this does not do the impact it could do. But it looks like it's going to do what they've caused it to do. And people are saying to me, a few, I got a lot of support for this channel, but some people are being very mean, and they're saying fearmonger and other words and other names, and I'm deleting them. So don't even bother if you have those negative. If you have real questions, you have real things to talk about, even some disagreements, that's fine, but don't use name calling and stuff. That is not right. You can't do that. I wouldn't do that to anybody, and you shouldn't do that to me or anybody else. So this is the Exalted Lamb 1, over and out.